last African ex-president to stand trial after murdering Nigerian migrants. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Serious claims of genocide are hanging over the head of Gambia's former president, Yahya Jammeh. The nation's inquiry commission set up by President Adama Barrow has revealed that Jammeh gave orders for the murder of some African migrants. Let me say this. This is my slogan. My slogan to life is nothing lasts forever, and what you give is what you get. Now see it. No champion. I don't want to know what they are going to say. No king apart from God rules forever. Nobody. No matter how long you stay on that throne, you will vacate. Either you vacate alive or you vacate dead. Any of the two. So this man was actually part of our problem in this part of the world. He's actually part of our problem. He ordered the killings. He ordered the killings of migrants. Let me hear his reasons, so because I want to believe that he did not just, wake up from the wrong side of his bed, or he was taking on medications, he took overdose or something. Let's find out what he actually did. The news in detail. Among those killed were the former leader's sworn loyalists are persons from the western part of the continent, some whom were Nigerians. Gambia's Truth, Recollection and Preparations Commission, TRRC, set up in 2017 by President Adama Barrow, has revealed that a former leader, Yahya Jammeh, is responsible for the killing of some Nigerian migrants, among other Africans. In a recent report published by Commission, it was claimed that Nigerian migrants were held at Jammeh's high-ranking military officers and the security services, after which they were extrajudicially murdered. The Nation report. TRRC stated that the junglers, as they were called, took orders from only Jammeh while he was in office before his exile in 2017, Vanguard added. The commission said the former president, alongside others, is to stand trial for the alleged crime against humanity. This is apart from the allegation that Jammeh is found guilty of the prosecution and unlawful arrest of Gambian journalists, the killing of 17 nationals, amidst other heinous acts. Meanwhile, a young Nigerian man identified as Solomon Obie had said embarking on a journey to Libya was like paying for one's death. Speaking with Legit TV, he said he left the shores of the country for Libya because he wanted a better life for himself and his family. Solomon, who returned to Nigeria in 2017, said people were drinking their own urine and refusing to share with others who were also thirsty. According to the young man, a lot of people died in the desert because there was no means of their survival when their vehicle broke down. Solomon said photos of Nigerians who left the country for Libya and eventually got to Europe influenced him to embark on the journey without understanding what those people went through. Sincerely, I don't even understand what is actually going on. I don't understand. That means this man was a tyrant now. That is what it means. This man was a tyrant. This former Gambian president, or will I say leader, was a tyrant. God forbid. Ordering your own people to be killed, ordering your own brothers from another country to be killed. On what grounds? They did not even tell us the crime of these people. Maybe these people were found to be selling drugs. Maybe, let me say, okay, but you would have just put them in prison. They did not tell us why he did what he did. Like I said, the measure you give is the measure receive. He was not merciful. Sincerely, I don't want to know the amount of prayer people will pray. But Mother Nature is known for dishing out things as you have given it to her. You are going to be forgiven, but at least what you did has a scar. The scar will be seen. And so what does it mean? it is not going to be forgotten. This man treated people like animals. I cannot even imagine what the Gambian people were going through under him then. I don't want to even imagine the kind of joy. I can imagine the kind of joy and the sigh of relief they are going to be heaving now that he's no longer there, and now that he's going to be persecuted. In fact, those that he has committed crime against will come out now and will lay all his crimes in the open. Because you are in power. Just because you are in power. Just because they gave you small power for some time. Just play God over some people. Then you decided to end their lives. And you think it will be well with you. This one is nothing that pastor will pray over this one. You think it will be well with you to take life. You cannot even give an ant life. You cannot give an ant life. Then you take human lives because you're the president. For your mind, you go live forever. You go rule forever. Oh yeah, see him now. You don't see him. About those who travel from Libya, sincerely, I always say this: the grass is not always green on the other side. There's some people who traveling out are favored, and sincerely, there's some people who for the rest of their life are going to regret it. Sincerely, that is just the truth. There's some people who are destined to make it here in Nigeria. They have everything to make it here. Just the situations and times and the economy, they're not permitting them. Why some people, they go out there and it works for them. Emeka is washing plate there and is posting flashy pictures. Let me go and follow him and wash plate. You get there and you don't see plate wash. Maybe they give you dead body to wash. You understand? This person is washing dead body and is making his money. You go there and you start having problems. So, destinies are different. But of course, I always say that hard work, working smart, and of course, God pays. He pays. It pays. Having to go through Libya, drinking your own ruin, that is very despicable. So what he's trying to say is you cannot be over prepared for that journey. If you're carrying your gallon of water, if you're carrying your this, in short, how many loads do you even want to carry? It is well, though, what people go through just to leave the country. Do you know that people will not be leaving this country if Nigeria is better? If their small businesses thrive? If the economy is able to allow people to grow career-wise and business-wise? If our infrastructure is good? If our hospitals are good, will they need to be traveling abroad? All these things are what we're meant to look into and ensure that people do not have to go through this again. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.